But at the Republican convention, Mitt Romney said the president's real problem is his record. And let's take a look at that.
Every president since the Great Depression who came before the American people asking for a second term could look back at the last 4 years and say with satisfaction, you're better off than you were 4 years ago, except Jimmy Carter, and except this president.
David, can you honestly say that the average American is better off today than they were 4 years ago?
Here's what I can say, Chris. I can say that we're in a better position than we were 4 years ago in our economy, in the sense that when this president took office, we were losing 800,000 jobs a month. The quarter before he took office was the worst quarter that this country has had economically since the Great Depression. And we are in a different place. 29 straight months of job growth, 4.5 million private sector jobs. Are we where we need to be? No. But the problem with what Governor Romney said is for 3 days, they never offered anybody a plausible alternative. He spoke for 45 minutes and never really offered any real ideas for how to move the economy forward, for how to lift the middle class. And in that sense, I think his convention was a terrible failure. He never talked about the principal planks of his own plan. He never talked about his $5 trillion tax cut skewed to the wealthy. Never talked about turning Medicare into a voucher program. There were so many things that he didn't talk about, and people walked away, those voters who were trying to decide, and they said, well, what alternative exactly is he offering?
But you keep talking about Romney. I'd like to talk about the Obama record, and I want to put some statistics up on the screen. Unemployment was 7.8% when the president took office. It's now 8.3%. Median household income was almost $55,000. It's now less than $51,000. Gas was $1.85 a gallon when he took office. Now it's $3.78, almost double. The national debt was $10.6 trillion, and it may go past $16 trillion this week. So just looking at the president's record and those statistics, David, is the average American better off than 4 years ago?
Chris, as I said to you before, I think the average American recognizes that it took years to create the crisis that erupted in 2008 and peaked in January of 2009, and it's going to take some time to work through it. So, you know, you say I